Hey, what's going on guys? John here, and today I'm going to do a video review for the HyperX QuadCast S standalone USB microphone. So I recently decided to pick this up for my gaming setup, and I do a lot of video recording, editing, things like that. So I figured a newer microphone, something that was a little bit cooler to kind of match my setup here, would be really ideal. So in this video, what I'm going to do is actually walk you through the microphone, the settings. I'll show you the manual, and then we'll do a little bit of a demo with the recording, and I'm basically just going to use Audacity here in the background on my desktop, and we'll do some test recordings. Now, previously I was using the Razer Sirene X microphone. Razer is no stranger to high quality products, but I really felt that the Razer was giving me some issues, whether or not it was the Razer microphone or maybe a setting or something else. I was getting a lot of feedback. I recently had done a long recording where I did like an hour presentation, went back to watch the recording and found a bunch of glitches all throughout it. So I said, you know what, it's time for a new microphone, and this was the one that I decided to go with. So ultimately, just going through the microphone here, you have a nice base that it actually comes with. You have a nice shock absorbing piece that kind of rests throughout the entire microphone, and then they have their HyperX branding here at the bottom. This actually works as a workable gain increase. So you can see here the highest gain would be at 5 all the way here at the bottom, and then if we want the lowest setting, we can go all the way to 1. I usually leave it around 3. On the top of the microphone, you actually have a really convenient mute button, so this entire thing will mute this, and as you can see, it completely kills the RGB lighting on it when it's muted. If I hit it again, it's now back on. On the back, if I actually flip this around, we have an adjustable piece here, so if we wanted to angle this in, maybe more towards you as you're speaking, you have the option to tighten or loosen this depending on what you're going to be doing and moving it around. The standard USB connection is here in the rear, so very straightforward. And then you also have this setting here for the RGB effect that's basically going to illuminate through this. So you can do like different pulses, more static, various different tones of how it's going to change the illumination that's kind of going through this. So the great part about this particular microphone is it does include this anti-vibration shock mount. As it mentions here, of course, we have the tap to mute sensor, all the RGB effects, and you're basically looking at a standard USB microphone. Other than that, I have found so far the quality to be really high. They're certified with like Discord, TeamSpeak, as well as OBS, which are all really great if you're maybe someone that's a gamer. I do some live streaming with OBS, and I use Discord almost daily playing games with my friends at night. So what I'm actually going to do is we'll move the box here out of the way, and I actually have Audacity up here on my screen. Might be a little bit tough to see, but I'm just going to go in here and actually select the microphone HyperX QuadCast here for my list. I've got some virtual stuff here on my PC, and I have my speakers set to output. So I'm just going to do a little demo here for you guys, and then we'll play it back. And I'm going to actually move, I'm going to leave the microphone here. So as you can see, from where I'm recording this from, I'm probably about 1.5 feet away from the microphone. In an ideal situation, we may typically want like a boom arm or something like that. I traditionally don't really like having the boom arm because it just blocks a lot of sort of space from my gaming setup here. So I typically like to leave it here on the desk, and I have not had any complaints or issues from friends or family, things like that, hanging out using microphone based communication. So let's go ahead, do a little demo, and we'll go from there. This is a demo of the HyperX QuadCast microphone, just testing this out to see how it sounds with feedback. Alright, so I've now stopped this, and I'm going to play back what I just recorded, and I have my volume here fairly loud, so hopefully you guys should be able to hear this coming through. I don't know how good the quality will be, but it'll give you some indication that this came through pretty clear. This is a demo of the HyperX QuadCast microphone, just testing this out to see how it sounds with feedback. Alright, so yeah, this came out really nice. As you can see, there were no blips, glitches, any feedback or humming, buzzing, anything like that. So I'm very, very impressed with this setup. So far, doing a lot of video recording, things like that, having it as a gaming microphone, it's been really awesome. I kind of keep it over here to the side, and I do have a fairly large setup here. If I move back a little bit, I have a 34-inch ultra wide matching a 27-inch just standard kind of monitor here, and then I do have quite a bit of like RGB set up here. I also have some nice like RGB lights that I have mounted here on my wall. So at nighttime, you know, if I was to turn on most of this, matching the keyboard, the mouse has a little bit of RGB, things like that. I also have like a mixer here, all these other things. It's going to kind of go and match the theme of what I have going on with my desk, while at the same time not taking up too much space that I can't see what I'm doing while playing games. If I really wanted to step this up, I could remove this from the base and then attach it to a boom arm, kind of mount that maybe behind here, either move it away or move it in depending on when I'm doing recording, things like that. So overall, I'm very happy with this microphone in terms of the quality of the recordings, the overall look and feel. The RGB effects is really just a nice added perk. You have this awesome shock mount. The fact that this is going to be compatible with most general boom arms. This is really a very high quality microphone that I think HyperX has done a really amazing job with. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed my video review on this. It definitely gets a thumbs up for me, and thanks for watching this video review.